Okay, so I got a comment on one of my videos, and girl, I read it and I just sat there. I sat there for a second. It took me a minute. I had to think because what she said something that I think a lot of us feel, but nobody says out loud. Nobody says it out loud. She has been, let me pull it up. Oh no, I gotta put it up. So she's been a stay at home mom. She's been a wife for 4 years. She's been building her business. She went through some health stuff, but she kept going. She kept going. Somewhere in all of that happening, she felt embarrassed. And I keep going because I'm looking at the comment, but she felt embarrassed about being at home. Yeah. And it wasn't because anything was wrong with her life, like, but it was because of how the people around her were making her feel about it. Yeah. So pull up this. Come on. I want to have this conversation. I've been looking to have this type of conversation because it is needed for us girlies who prayed to be at home, who actually want to be at home, who actually want to be stay at home moms or wives or homeschool moms. It's the desire we had in our heart to do that. And I want to have this conversation because what we not going to do, what I won't tolerate, especially on my channel, is no woman feeling small because she wants to be a stay at home mom. You be proud of that. You be proud of it. And when God puts you in it, be grateful because it can change. Be grateful. Be in gratitude because this is your life. That's what you wanted. So yeah, honey, I got my Alani. So I might be on one. Let's get into it. So she said she got to the point where she was afraid to even mention that she was a stay-at-home mom on her channel, on her own channel. Yeah, because she has a YouTube channel. And I had to make this video because that is it's real. It's a real feeling when you choose to be at home, whether you are a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife, you homeschool your kids, you work from home, you build something that you never built before. There is things that happen. Okay, there's this that's the thing that happens, right? We get in our head. People start looking at us funny, and I say us because I feel hurt. Right? People start saying things like you must be lazy, like you must be dependent on your husband, and that's somehow like this bad thing. Like being at home is something you settled for and not something you actually chose on purpose and loved deeply. We go back. People will make you feel like you settled because you're not out hustling, bustling, and getting degrees, and those things are amazing. Okay, that's their lane. Okay, that's why I run my own lane and what I do, what I like to do, not what people in society says that I have to do. I enjoy my life right now where I am. Even when I didn't have quote unquote what people deem as success, and honey, I haven't even hit it yet. I haven't even hit the 10K months. Yeah, I did 10K before, but not in this capacity. If you want to talk money wise. So yeah, I love these conversations because I can identify so much of them. So yeah, I can identify. And here's what gets me is that sometimes these thoughts or people saying that it's not always strangers. It's family, it's friends, it's people sitting across from you at the dinner table who make little comments and ask questions, in a certain tone. The so what do you do all day type of tone. And then after a while, you keep hearing it and you start shrinking. You stop bringing it up. You start saying, oh, I just work from home instead of saying, I'm at home and I build my life this way on purpose. because you've learned that somewhere along the way that being proud of your home life is something that you're supposed to keep quiet. No, 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 no. Something one of my friends said recently, she said, what helped her to shift how she thinks about things. She said, you know what? Instead of saying that I have to do certain things, because she was talking about, taking her baby's in cheer. And so because she's into cheer, they have to travel competitions and all these things. And for a moment, she felt herself complaining about it. And she said, you know what? I get to do this. I get to take my child to cheer. I get to. I can afford to be able to do that. I get to do that. And that's something I shifted in my language too a long time ago. It's saying I get to instead of like, oh, I have to. Oh, I have to post this video. Oh, I have to do this with the kid. I have to homeschool. No, I get to do it. I get to do it. No matter where you are, there is somebody who wishes that they can do what you do. And I think too, people that make those comments, they the ones too that wish they could. They the ones they wish they could, and that may be why they say those things. That may be why they say those things, because deep down they wish they could too. I wish I would be like Lot's wife in the Bible and get turned into salt, because I'm always not being grateful for where I am, or always looking in the past and wanting things for whatever past that I had going on. I wish I would. In my last video, the same video she commented on, and that's one of the comments I made. We got to be grateful. Be grateful for where you are, no matter where you are. That's the cheat code to getting more, is to being grateful for what you do have. How can God trust you with more when you don't even appreciate the little that you have? And I'm not saying this to the commenter. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just talking. I'm just talking because her comment was so thoughtful and it was like so relatable. And I appreciate her, you know, putting it out there on my channel for me to see. But yeah, her comment really sparked this conversation that I'm having with you today. I've been building from home since really that 2020 full time, but I've been online since 2014. I digital products, KDP publishing, affiliate marketing, Pinterest traffic, all of it from home. I homeschool my kids. I travel with my husband Anthony every single month, and I have built my life very specifically so that I never have to answer to a boss, a timesheet, or even commute. I love this life. And I'm not trying to convince myself kind of way, like genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I love it. I prayed for this. And I'm going to be honest too. It took me a minute to like own this out loud, saying this in this video, because the world will try to tell you that your value is connected to how busy you are outside of your home. Like exhaustion is a badge of honor, like being everywhere. Like if you're not, clocking in somewhere or running yourself ragged, you are not doing enough. I see it, but that's a lie. I stopped believing it, and that was one of the most freeing decisions I ever made. The opinions of other people and what I think people think. And it's not even just people saying it to her, or, well, she said, according to her comment, but it's also more so the content that I see too. I quickly will unsubscribe. I quickly will hit ignore. Like, fly, y'all going back in? Okay. Where is it? I don't know. It was a beach. As long as it stay over there. Yeah. So we're here at the beach. It's not the beach. Well, yeah, we're going to get ready to go to the beach. And so I'm sorry, I got distracted. But and if you hear the water, it's a pool over there. Let me show you before I continue on. I just got distracted, but I gotta show you that right there. That pool. Isn't it beautiful? Yes, it is beautiful. We can ready to go to the beach. As soon as my husband get back, I finish this video. We're going to the beach. Like I was saying, I built my life brick by brick. This was something I desired. I desired to be home. Now, homeschooling, that came from a different spirit realm. It wasn't like I was like, oh, yeah, I want to be a homeschool mom. I'm going to have to do another video telling y'all about that, but that wasn't the thing. I wasn't like, oh, yeah, I just want to be this homeschool mom. No, it was definitely a divine God moment that he specifically spoke to me and said, this is what you need to do. And when I'm gonna do that video, maybe I'll do it next week. Let me know if you want to hear it, because it was a divine moment that I had to listen at the moment. And yeah, we'll talk about that. But no, do not let nobody make you feel bad because you want to be home or you're already home. No, what I want us to do as stay-at-home moms, wife, or whatever you do, you stay home, you take care of your home. I take pride in taking care of my home. Like, I actually like washing my family's clothes. Like, to me, I like I don't like going in the grocery store, but I like cooking for my family. I do. I'm not a chef, but they enjoy my food, and I love that. I love when they ask me, "Mom, what you cooking tonight?" And I don't. And some people can look at it and say, "Oh, you just a slave to your family." No, like, that's something I enjoy doing. I enjoy washing their clothes. I enjoy making sure they have clean clothes. I enjoy vacuuming. I love vacuuming. Like, I like. I think I like seeing the the streaks in the rug. Like, I don't know. I get a different type of satisfaction. I'm getting up on my organization, so I'm learning to organize my home. And all of that I'm saying is I'm being grateful for what I have, being grateful for where I am. Be grateful. If you're at home, you're watching this, you got smaller kids, be grateful. Please be grateful. Sometimes I wish my kids were smaller, and I wish I had homeschooled them when they were smaller, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful for, because this is my path right here. This is my path. You have your path, I have my path. This fly is gonna have its path in heaven, or wherever insects go, because it's getting on my nerves, and I think it's more than one. If you are that woman, the one who loves being home but has, maybe being at home has made you feel like you shouldn't be proud of it, I need you to hear this, okay? Being at home is not lazy. I am not lazy. I work, okay? It's a choice. It's real. It's deliberate. Okay, it's a choice that you made, and not everybody is brave enough to make it. They make their choices, you make yours. Running a home is work, raising kids is work, homeschooling is work, building a business from your kitchen table while you keeping a peaceful household and still showing up for your family every day, honey. That is some of the most hardest, but the most meaningful work there is. Meaningful. And you don't owe anybody an explanation for why you choose it. Nobody. The woman in that comment said, that her husband supports her. And to me, that's all that matters. And she's right. That's all that matters. It matters a lot. But I also want her to get to a place where she is the one who decides that it's enough. You get to decide. This is my life. I love it. I enjoy it. I'm grateful for it. And that's what it's going to be. So just like you're watching this, and maybe you are a career mom and you have a great career. Maybe you don't desire to be home. You desire to climb up the corporate ladder. Do that and be grateful in doing it. And I want her, or even you, if you're listening to this, to get in a place where you are the one who decides it's enough. And not just because someone else gives you permission or gave her permission, because you have to know it in you, in yourself. Okay, that right there, that's where the real peace is. Not in somebody else's approval, in your own. I just wanted to say this real quick because I think it's also relevant too. I don't make videos to just teach you things. Like, yes, I have digital products, I have books, I have resources. Those exist and they are there when you ready, whenever ready, right? But these videos, the way I'm going with my channel is this is going to be me thinking out loud, living out loud, and just letting you see it and how I think and how I move. Because I think there's something powerful about a woman who already has the life you want. Yeah, just living it normally without even making it performative. This is my real life. And a part of living it out loud means that you're not being ashamed of it. Okay. I'm not shrinking down. Mm-mm. Never. Because it's in my, I prayed to be here. The life you're building or already living now, it's worth being loud about it. I want you to stop making yourself feel small so other people can feel comfortable. I want you to also stop explaining your choices too to people who have decided what they think. Some people just gonna think whatever they gonna think. You can't change them. It's not what you're gonna do. Just live, girl. Live out loud and don't apologize. Don't apologize for where you are. Don't apologize. But this is your life. Okay. So I hope this was helpful to you. Again, if you want to learn from me, you have a desire to learn and create a business from home, a digital business, what I call a soft business. All the resources are in my description. They're at your disposal when you're ready. There's also some other ways you can connect with me too to see my work. And yeah, we are going on, honey. We are going on. We're going to make the best of this. And I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Let's comment, have a conversation below. Okay. I hope this video was helpful. Always remember, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video, girl. Bye.